Hello guys, welcome again to Verified. So I hope you're doing very great. But here today, I have a very important video for you. I'm here to discuss the mistakes that you may do when filling the DV lottery application that will not affect your DV selection. So the first mistake that you may do but may not affect the selection is when you put your incorrectly spelled name. Let's say, for example, your name is John with the spelling John, but you misspell it as Jon. This will definitely not affect your selection because there's no place in the application that you are required to provide a proof of your name. Therefore, the system will take your name as John with Jon. But remember, you have to correct this when filling the DS260 form. The second mistake that you may do that will not affect the selection process is when you use the incorrect format when putting your birth dates. Remember, when applying for the DV lottery, you are supposed to use the American format of date. That means the month, then the date, then the year. But if you happen to use the British way, that is the day, then the month, then the year, that will not affect you being selected in the selection process. Just as in the first case, make sure when filling the DS260, you correct the error. The third mistake that you may do but may not affect the selection is by putting in the incorrect birthplace. Maybe you are born in this region in your country, but when filling the application form, you indicated you came from another region within the same country. That definitely will not affect the selection because there is no place in the application that requires you to put the proof of the birthplace. So that will not affect the selection. The other mistake that you might do but not affect you in the selection process is when you insert the incorrect address in your country. If you make a mistake in putting your address, your current address, that will not affect you. For example, let's say your address is 500, but you ended up putting 502. That will not affect you in the DV lottery selection. The final mistake that we'll discuss here that will not affect you in the selection in the current DV 2023 selection process is if you did not use your passport or you put the incorrect passport number. This is because we know clearly that the rule that requires you to put the passport number was scrapped off because it was introduced incorrectly. So this rule will not apply in the DV22 for those going for the interview or for those waiting for the results in the DV 2023. So that's another mistake that may not affect you in the selection process. And now guys, I come to the end of my video, and those are the mistakes that may not affect you during the DV selection process. If this video is important to you, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also like the video and also share the video, and let's meet in the next one.